You found some people who were illegal immigrants who registered to vote? This is confounding.
Yes, this is actually true. So we've sampled a handful of states, and in those handful of states, we found people registered to vote, and we have found people who actually voted. And this is all being done by sampling, okay? So we are sampling DHS data, and then have to go to the voter rolls, check the voter rolls, and then check give that to HSI, Homeland Security Investigations, who goes and checks the voter record by subpoena and the voter and the cards you sign when you vote. We had already 3 arrests here in Florida, actually, and one indictment.
And is that publicly known?
Yes, we posted it. The DOJ.
But the media have not covered. Like I haven't seen much about it.
So you're saying these are 3 individuals who illegally secured secured a social security?
They legally secured social security numbers through the process we talked about last time, asylum or some special program or whatever, and they were given they're given a social security number by filing a 765 and getting work authorization, and they registered to vote, and they actually voted in 2020 and or 2024. 3 have been arrested. I just want to say this carefully. 3 have been arrested, and 1 has been indicted. The one we indicted, I want to just stop on this guy for a minute. He's an Iraqi national. He voted in 2020 in New York. He went to prison for shooting somebody, shot some guy's hand off, has charged, if I remember correctly, $160,000 or $70,000 of benefits through Medicaid, and we think is now in Iraq because he's active on his Facebook page, and the IP address is from Iraq. And credit to our friends at HSI, our partners at HSI, and to DOJ for tracking this down. I got to tell you guys, it's difficult, laborious work. It really is. But think about that a minute.
Is that the tip of the iceberg, Antonio, do you think? Or did you guys do a lot of mining and a lot of digging to come up with those 4? How big of a magnitude of a problem do you think this is? What's your intuition tell you honestly right now about whether there's massive voter fraud or not?
Great question, and I want to be careful how I answer it. I'm going to leave the data. So I'm now leaving the data and I'm entering the area of my opinion, which is what you're asking me. My opinion is, and actually let me step back and tell you what we did a second and then tell you my opinion. We are sampling by hand. So when you say data mining, we're not mining. We're actually like pick and shovel going into like by hand. This is not mechanized. There's no AI being applied. We're using SQL queries. Okay.
You're literally pulling one by one.
We're literally sampling a name out of the work authorization database, DHS, checking that against the voter roll, and have to go run it down to the state. Super laborious, okay? So, with that in mind, my opinion is that this is the tip of the iceberg. How big the iceberg is, I don't know, and I don't want to speculate because I think it would be not the right thing for me to do at this moment.